Hey guys, Hoonica the neighbor. I'm not even sure if this is recording. One sec, let me check. Yep, it's recording. Okay. So, hey guys, Hoonica the neighbor. Yeah, I know you get to see my ugly face again. If you guys have been wondering why I haven't really been doing videos, I haven't really had time. Again. Anyway, today, okay, I already made it. Kind of. But, this is actually a question I had. And I thought I did a video on it, and it's probably in one of them. That's not really related, but I figured, might as well just make another one. So, here it is. A rudimentary filter. Now, I think I screwed up the order just a little bit. Also, you're supposed to crush the charcoal. So, there's that. But basically, it is a very rudimentary filter. You can see there's paper towels stuffed in the bottom. And then you put sand, crushed charcoal, preferably crushed, and then you put gravel. And you can alternate how much sand, charcoal, however many times you want. Just make sure there's sand here, charcoal here, and so on and so forth. And in fact, if you really wanted to get like the very big chunks, you would put gravel. You'd put gravel in here. And again, it's just a very rudimentary filter. If you want a better video, averagely speaking, I've just completely stopped watching the channel, but if you want a better video explaining how to make a filter like this, go to the King of Random. It is like a 6-year-old video. Watch it. I assure you, it is much better than most of their content now. Is that a dig? No, it's just a fact. Oh, also, if you hear a bunch of banging, my neighbors moved out, so their house is getting cleaned. Yay. You don't have to deal with this for the rest of the day. I do. Kind of. But, very simple, easy filter to make, and very, very easy to use if you have patience. Those of you who know me personally know I have very, very little patience. So, it's kind of hard to do that. In fact, this wasn't planned. There's a water bottle right over there. I'm thinking it's one of Flame's. But anyway, you just find some sand, preferably... Wow. Preferably you get, compacted sand, or like playground sand. Oh, hi Scully. That way you can actually put it in here without having to deal with drying it out beforehand. Ask me how I know that's fun. Told you. And then you put charcoal in here, make sure to crush it, hence why this one won't work. I haven't crushed it yet. But you crush the charcoal, you put the sand in first, crush the charcoal, and then technically your filter's done. Put gravel on it if you really, really want to just make sure. And then the bottom of the water bottle, if you saved it, unlike I did, you can put right here to basically make a cup. Oh, and for those of you wondering, will it taste good? Depends on how you make it. If you go heavier on the charcoal, a little lighter on the sand, and alternate it more, maybe. But usually speaking, the results I've had, you get a little bit of sand in there or a little bit of charcoal in there. And do not use the store-bought charcoal. Make your own. And if you're going to make your own, I wouldn't necessarily recommend putting anything like gasoline or oil of any kind. Ah, no, not the charcoal. Oops. But I wouldn't recommend putting gasoline or oil of any kind on the wood to make it burn. I would just recommend starting a fire. You can put an accelerant on there, like the stuff I used to make this charcoal, which is now all over me. The stuff I used for that was starting fluid, ether. That burns off quick. You can probably use lighter fluid. I've had mixed success with that because half the time they dilute it with water to make it burn slower. But use something that you know you can just burn off quickly. Or just start it the old-fashioned way if you don't want a bunch of lighter fluid in your water. Not a good time. And if you really don't like that, definitely don't use oil, because what that oil will do is it will permeate into the wood itself, especially if you let it sit, and you could be drinking oil-contaminated water, which... oh boy, how do I describe this? There's a lot of flies out for some reason. Oh, that's why. Don't worry about that. But oil-contaminated water or water-contaminated oil looks, depending on how much is in there, it will look either like a very, very dark, like chocolate milk. It'll look like either a chocolate milk, or in some very, very bad scenarios, it will look like vanilla ice cream. Do not drink or eat it. It's a bad idea. It is a hydrocarbon. It will kill you eventually. So, all that being said, filters. Fun. Oh, also, for those of you who are going to knock at me for doing this with a plastic bottle, and I just complained about hydrocarbons, do this with glass without hurting yourself. It's a bad idea. Actually. Yeah, I got everything out of that. Sweet. So, anyway, that's my little video. So, Coral, there's your request. Oh well. And to the rest of you, remember, dislike, unsub, and until next time, peace out.